What's your host, Howard, is back with my Dynamite review for tonight. For November, November 16th, yeah. And bet you forgot this was the go home show for Full Gear. Well, guess what? You're going to see a Full Gear 2022 review in the future, so there's that. So anyways, it took place in Bridgeport, Connecticut, enemy territory. I don't care about this show. It was boring as hell. So we get a tag team match to kick things off with Cesaro and Bryan versus Jericho and Guevara. For some reason, it's going to be a 3-4 match. They show highlights of the 2 out of 3 falls match, whatever. The good guys win or whatever. This was just whatever. It was a 3 out of 5 okay match, but whatever. And then we get a post. We see a Moxley MJF hype package. And then we also see a body bag where into a car in the desert, and we see Darby emerges from the bag showing that Sting is driving it. He said Full Gear is showtime. And we cut the lethal duck before Jared walks in and cuts a short promo before running off the crew. Again, this is not 2006 with Jared and Sting, okay? It's not TNA 2006. This is AEW in 2022. Why are we having Sting and Jared fighting again? I've seen this shit already. So I don't go back to season 4 of my year reviews. But yeah, why? Then we get Swerve Strickland versus Anthony Bowens, and I don't want to see Big Show again wearing an American attire again. I know it's supposed to be some sort of movie which was called The Waterboy or whatever. This made Keith Lee look like stupid, honestly. Keith Lee, go back to WWE where you're treated better, because Triple H is now in there. Whatever, Swerve wins, it was just decent of a match. Again, it was 2.5 out of 5, it was okay. I don't care about the TBS title thing, whatever. Then we have Tony Schiavone in the ring. He's introducing Samoa Joe. And last week on Warlord, Tony asked him what went down with, and Joe answered, "It was a pleasure to share a ring with you. You stay in the shocker. It was unexpected." Joe laughs, ask you, "Is it shocking for a man to refuse to be a victim for staying in facts mouth, and for that mistake he paid the ultimate price? Is that a shocking he refused to be a victim like those people tonight? If or anyone else has a problem, they can take it up with me." And then Powerhouse comes out and then he said, "Congratulations, but you're late. He's the one kicking Warlord's ass." He said, "Why don't I come out here and kick yours?" Joe taunts him, and then Warlord, he doesn't come out, and Joe and the brawl and whatever. Then we see her backstage 4 times. "You told people I'm not a star, and the only been, whatever. Just." Then we got a trios championship match between Top Fight and AR Fox versus Death Triangle. It was fine again. Just a 2, I guess. So anyways, then Pac has a mic. He asks the crowd if Death Triangle is stupid underwear. They mentioned the Elite, and then it was confirmed at Full Gear they're facing them for the trios belt. They never really lost the belts, but whatever. Then we also see Ricky Starks talking about the Lance Archer attack. He challenged Lance on Rampage. I'm not going to watch Rampage, whatever. Then we got a world title eliminator match. Ethan Page versus Brado. This was bad. I'm sorry. 1 out of 5, and Ethan Page goes on to the finals, whatever. Cut to Renee and Soraya backstage. She asks Soraya about how she feels about being cleared, and now Soraya says she's excited and never thought it what happened is she's sick of the back and forth with Bray looks forward to Full Gear. Whatever. We see a video package with Ortiz and Kingston talking about the whatever. Then we get an Air Women's World Title match with Tony Storm versus Anna Jade. Again, it was fine. 2.5 out of 5, whatever. And that was the last match of the night, by the way. Then we get the Jon Moxley MJF face-to-face confrontation. Looking even more they get fired up as usual. Moxley, he says, "Who is Moxley?" He said he's the best pro wrestler he's ever taken in defending the AEW World Championship. He said he didn't abandon that. I fight. He has sick mind, being in wars and pain and violence, and he loves it. Literally doesn't care about getting hurt. He asked, "So who is MJF?" Well, he said he found out MJF is a good singer. He has one win in the ring in 6 months. He took a vacation like Pillman and come back for the worst ending to a ladder match. And now challenges me. Moxley said he isn't sinking in his boots. He sees MJF dropping in with Innocent, a kid playing a wrestler, and a kid is afraid to wants to live up the hype, and he said you see something special, and that's Moxley challenging MJF to show his guts and balls. And then the really comes out him Lee to attack Moxley, but Lee gets sent out the farm and attacks Moxley and Regal, and MJF's music hits. And then there's a brawl, and MJF says he's the devil, and blah, 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 blah. It was a good promo, but Moxley and Regal taunt MJF and walks off as we go off the air, but basically, yeah. I give it a C+. Honestly, it was not that great of a show, but it was okay. It was okay. It was better than last week, but there's that. But anyways, tomorrow's doing my ECW Anarchy Rules review and the best and worst of Survivor Series. That's 10 best and worst matches and top 5 best and worst overall shows. So there's that. Anyways, like this video, comment down below if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and bye.